Fuck it up one time. 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 Fuck it up one time.
Hey, what it do? This your boy lanceamillion, the motherfucking host of the ClothTalk 4044. I got my special guest right here. This man right here is a legend. This man right here done put in work. This man right here show niggas longevity. Everything you could think of as a motherfucking vet, man. How you doing, 200?
I'm doing good today.
Word,
man. Thanks for having me on the
Nah,
ClothTalk.
thanks for coming, my nigga. Thanks for coming, man. It's an honor to have you. I started this platform for artists like you, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that done put in work, did their time. You know what I'm saying? Push forward, push the culture forward. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we gotta
Yeah,
do.
yeah, man. So, you know, it's an honor to have you on my show. I know we already sipping a little bit and everything. We already touched through a lot of basis and everything. So, let's start out with, give people, how did you start out? Like, what was your first break?
Well, I mean, you know, my first break is when I put this thing together, man, to get this movement and, you know, this promotion I'm trying to push for myself as Mr.200 Man Stack. See, actually, the first push was just coming from the town, being in the street, learning my vibe, feeling it, getting it together. I started that Mr.200 Solid project, which I recorded out of Man Stack Studios.
Okay.
You know, produced by Congo Man Stack, and that was actually the first push.
Okay, that was your first
You know
push.
what I mean?
And what year was that?
That was 2016.
Okay, 2016. Hell
But
yeah.
it was a lot more. We can touch on that later. But yeah, it was 2016. It was a nice push.
Dope.
I put it out on all the digital distribution sites to be purchased digitally. You know what I mean? So we can keep that going. You know, and yeah, man. You know, that's basically that first one I touched on.
Okay.
And it was a single that came off of there too. It was called "You Go."
Okay, You Go. Yeah, I remember that record.
You Go was hot.
Yeah,
They was feeling it. They was feeling it.
Facts.
And you know, hey, after that, we moved on and keeping it going, the movement.
Right. But you an OG legend though, like you know. So I think the people don't understand. Like when you say you dropped in 2006, that was your official push.
Yeah.
But you've been
solo
dropping.
project.
You've been rocking. You know, so I heard about you a long time ago. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we can take it all the way back to the Utah chapter back in '99. You know what I mean? The Outsiders.
Okay, now you cooking.
Now, see, a lot of people they know about the Outsiders. It consists of a 5-man group.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, they still relevant out there, like, you know, Cynic, T-Lo.
Okay. Oh, Cynic with T-Lo was in the group.
T-Lo was affiliated with us.
Okay.
It was me, Cynic, Buddha Ty, Scoop Dulo.
My nigga Buddha.
Young Yak. You know what I mean? It all consisted of Outsiders.
Word.
You know what I mean?
That's fucking hard.
And then, you know, hey, time progressed, we move on, everybody do their own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, I salute the ones that still moving too, though.
Yeah,
you know
no, most definitely.
so,
You gotta salute. Toast to that nigga.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Toast to that longevity right there, man.
Oh,
That was some game right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That
no doubt,
with that 1998-99 stamp is just something different.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just that grind was something different at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had the city lit, man. So, you know, and that's why I'm keeping it lit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I built this brand for Mr.200 Man Stack. You know what I mean? It's around some solid people that got the same understanding, the same push as me. So
Right.
we're going to keep it pushing. I got a lot of new music out there, but, you know, we can touch on that.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Well, shit, you know what I'm saying? I salute you, you know what I'm saying? So anything you got going on, I'm fucking with it to the max, you know what I'm saying? So are you originally from Ogden?
No.
Okay.
I'm originally from Vallejo, California.
Oh, Vallejo. Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's where Mac Dre's from, right?
Bay raised.
Mac Dre from Vallejo.
Mac Dre from Vallejo. He from the Crest, but I grew up in a town called Millersville.
Oh, Millersville. I heard of Millersville.
Yeah, Millersville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the Millers, you know, that's a long story. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that shit on a couple of little, you know, hood DVDs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. So yeah, then you know I keep it pushing, man, like that.
Right.
Get my bay groups from the town and put it together like how it's supposed to be, and you know, lace the industry with some game. Man.
Yeah, fucking right. Fucking right. Hell yeah, nigga. Yeah. Most definitely. Well, I totally agree with everything you got going on, man. Like, you definitely showed a lot of motherfuckers, like, it don't matter, you know, what you go through, what obstacles get in front of you, you know what I mean? You push through all obstacles. You know what I'm saying? You still here, man.
Yeah, I'm still here. You know, I'm blessed to still be here. You know what I mean?
And concurrent, like, you like, man, current. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. Especially in this day and age, man. Like, with these new artists, they come and go so fast, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you how those things happen. It takes, you know, a lot of experience, but then at the same time, you know, as you progress in the game, you know, you'll know people that's really about their business.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
You start thinking better.
Yeah.
You know, and things like that happen to me, so I'm in a position to make that happen.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right. Yeah.
So that's why
That
we
makes
incorporate. We got clothing lines, Stack
Yeah.
Life Clothing.
Facts.
They can get all that on MassStackStudios.com.
That's
you know
hard.
what I mean, it's levels to it.
Right.
And then when you start feeling the proceeds from it, then you move on. Then you got enough knowledge to give these youngsters, but you only can tell them so much though. So.
What year did you move out here to Utah?
Shit, man. I might as well, grounded here, 99.
Okay, facts.
1999.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, man.
know.
It was good. It was a good time.
yeah.
Man.
No, most definitely. So we have a debate on this podcast right here. What's the golden years of Utah hip hop? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, my era. You know what I'm saying? The early thousands. I said because I'll probably biased. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I came out here in 99, so I really didn't know.
The early thousands would be where you would kind of transition into Utah, right?
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I see.
They say in 94, 90, when Mac Dre was actually coming out here and, my 92 and stuff like that. Saying it was lit, my nigga.
Man, actually, just spending time out here in Utah, making this my home now, I mean, I incorporated a lot of things that went from with my town.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. You kept it homegrown.
Yeah, kept it like that, and we got a lot of respect out the town.
Yeah, but the thing is, a lot of people don't understand is that Utah is cousin state to the Bay.
Already.
Facts. I've been to Reno. You know what I'm saying? We more like the Bay than any of them places for real. So they always come out here. They show Utah love, man. Like shout out to my Bay niggas. Fuck with them niggas tough. You know what I'm saying?
You already know what time it is.
Yeah. So shit, like, so you say what was your first big record? Like, was it that? What was this record called? We just talked about.
Well, that You Go.
You Go. Yeah.
You Go. You Go goes. You know what I mean? It's a club joint banger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody can.
Because you performed it at Hard in the Paint.
Yep, I performed it at Hard in the Paint.
That's where I heard it. That was what? Was that 16? 2016? That year? 17?
I think it was 16. It was 6 months. It was before that.
Toast to that, nigga.
It might have been before that.
Yeah,
facts. You know what I mean?
Talk that shit, nigga.
Oh,
Yeah. We've been working for a minute.
Yeah, we've been working for a while.
Yeah, man. I'm honored, man. I'm honored.
And that's how we do it, man. We gotta stay, networking.
Yeah.
People follow that.
Right.
After a minute.
Hell yeah, man. So what's next for you, man? What you looking towards?
Well, actually, the next thing I got going right now is, it's a handful of things, but I'm gonna just take one right now and push it with this new project I just pushed out right now. It's a single featuring my boy J-Sap Mad Stack out there in Florida.
Yeah. I heard of him.
Beat produced by Congo Mad Stack.
Oh, Congo,
you know what I'm saying?
Congo on the beat. Yeah, that's
and
right.
the track is called Based.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's a new release out right now on all digital distribution platforms, and hey, it's a banger. It's a banger.
Yeah.
And seeing before we drop that, the other jewel is the video, Tough Luck.
Tough Luck.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can go find that. J-Sap Mad Stack, Tough Luck, featuring Mr.200 and Congo Mad Stack.
Yeah, cause y'all deep. Mad Stack is deep.
Yeah, we deep.
Yeah,
we got about 5 artists on this chapter out here.
Okay, cool.
But then now like Florida, New York. I mean, we got other artists that stretch out too. That's riding with us on this wave.
I can dig it. Yeah,
man, that's what we do, man.
Yeah.
So,
I fuck with it, my nigga. Shit, I love it. I know the city loves it too, man. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I had to get you on the podcast.
Appreciate it.
I was like, man, we gotta have 200 come down, man. That's a solid dude. You know what I'm saying? And you always been 100 with me, man. Well, 200. I said that. I said, I think we hung up. I said, 100. And then I said, well, 200.
200, man. I mean, look, can I touch on something real quick?
Yeah, do your thing, man. You got the floor.
A lot of people ask me, like, what's up with the 200?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I've been seeing a lot of people that say I keep it 100, and that's not keeping it real no more, man. Because a lot of these dudes is fake with it.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Like they
took
took
that's
over
what I see.
Yeah.
So we ain't doing that no more. We're gonna double it up. We're gonna keep
Talk
it
that
200
shit.
and keep it real on this new level that we on right now. You know
That's
what I mean?
hard.
And that's just being a grown man, doing yourself.
I can dig it. Yeah.
Stop. Don't be fake. Don't try to impress the next person. You know what I mean? Move on. We've been there and done this already.
Right.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up.
Yeah.
You know what
you
I
can
mean?
cuss on this platform too if you want to. He said, I can see it. I can see it in him. He's like, I'm about to go in on it.
I try to keep my vocabulary clean
supposed
for
to,
these
man.
live interviews because you never know who's going to interview you.
Yeah,
You know what I
you're
mean?
supposed
So-
to. No, you got it. You media trained. That's what they call it.
Oh, yeah.
Media
And I
trained.
appreciate it, too. But, yeah, I mean, that's why we keep it.
No, you
200.
cooking though. No, I agree 100%. Like 100 has been misused, like keeping it real.
Thank you.
Real street nigga. Like, what is that? You know, what is a real street nigga? Like somebody that's homeless? Somebody, you like, what are we talking about
That's
here?
real.
You know, what are we talking about? Like, because that could mean a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just where I'm like metaphysical. So I think of a lot of shit on like a higher level and, you know, knowledge of self type of, you know, approach on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to.
Off top.
You got to believe in something. You know what I'm saying?
You have to. You have to.
Yeah, man. So I know so you say you came out here in the '99 era. Who was the first artist that you really heard that was like, okay, that nigga's hard? At local hip hop.
I'm just gonna keep it real with you, bro. It was just all the outsiders. It was just, I mean, we really.
Oh, because the outsiders had fucking Buddha Talk.
We lit it. We had the town lit. You know what I'm saying?
T-Lo.
No,
Cynic,
Buddha Tie, Scoob Dulo, Young Yak, and me.
That's hard.
That was all outsiders. And
that shit sound
killing
like
the game.
That shit sound like a powerhouse.
And yeah, you know, hey, that's what happens in the industry. We move on and things happen like that.
Yeah, like everybody's moving.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. We was talking about that on with Hog Boss.
But that's what was hot. And
yeah.
I really, when I first came out here, we was just a Cali group. You know what I'm saying? It was Cali niggas that fuck with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cynic was from Detroit.
Yeah.
You know,
Midwest.
Yeah, so it was just like that. We clicked, you know.
And the Bay and the Detroit together too.
Oh yeah.
Tough.
Yeah.
I remember when I moved to St. Louis, man, they didn't know who Mac Dre was in St. Louis, but Kansas was on it. Anybody that was in Kansas,
Kansas.
Oh, they knew about the diz, nigga.
Oh yeah.
You know, we was in East St. Louis doing that shit, hyphen and shit, jumping out the cars and shit. They said, man, what the fuck are they doing? Oh, that's the niggas from Utah. You know, they do that shit too. Yeah, we do it.
Yeah, it's all connected.
It's all connected.
Bay connected. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
I love it. One thing I love about, you know, the careers that we all pulled up out of this city, man, is that we can all sit down and talk like gentlemen and all, like, you know, reminisce. You know, it's good to reminisce. Like,
you have to.
You had to work to reminisce.
And especially when you got history with somebody to reminisce on that's still in the same lanes doing what we doing.
Right, exactly.
I mean, keep each other relevant.
It's beautiful when you see, like, you know, like you said, with the group, 5 people in it and all of them are prospering. That shit is unbelievable.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. So how's it in Ogden? Because I never lived in Ogden. I just used to go out there for Juneteenth and things like that.
Ogden is good. Ogden is love. I mean,
hell yeah.
Ogden actually remind me of where I'm from.
Oh, dope.
Vallejo.
Okay. Yeah,
you know, they ain't too big, they ain't too small.
Word.
I mean, I've been there ever since. I'm Ogden.
Right.
I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just Ogden.
Yeah, I know you for Ogden.
Oh, yeah.
Ogden for sure. I think a lot of people know you for Ogden.
Oh yeah.
You talk good to us though.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
You can, man. They like that little show Cheers. It's good when you walk in.
Hit when everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
That's my song. I'm a Cheers type of nigga.
But
you know,
when you walk in, they call your name. You feel good. I'm at home.
I know. Even the local bar scene is like Cheers.
Same thing.
Hey, fucking right. I love it. You know. So, but what can you be mad about? You know, we had careers that lasted a long time, man. Like a lot of people don't even last 10 months in this business.
Yeah.
Let alone 10 years to 20 years.
There's a lot of growth behind it, man. You gotta, you know how it is. It's a lot of work. I learned a lot from you too.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that because I'll be watching you. Nigga. I'm like, shit.
I thought we watching each other.
Facts. You know, God body, baby. You gotta watch other gods to be a god. You feel me? You gotta, you know, you do human being things, you become a human being.
Yeah,
but if you do godly things, you become a god. You know, you gotta watch other gods, man. You can't watch people that are doing lower level stuff than you because then you'll be on that track with them.
Exactly. And
you can't backtrack. We all been there, bro.
Hey, look, see, I was gonna talk on something else, but we're gonna keep it right. We're gonna keep it on track. We just backtrack.
Yeah, you know, we don't want to take steps backwards, man. We want to move forward, man. It's 2020 in my head. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's 2020 in my head, and this might come out in 2020. We don't know. We run it. This is our shit. Shout out to us having the motherfucking media outlet, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you want to pull up here?
My cup was empty.
Yeah, man, shit.
With an empty cup.
That's a local distillery, man. You know what I'm saying? Hammer Spring, they took care of your boy. lanceamillion is Hidden Vodka. Hidden Vodka is lanceamillion. You feel me? That's what you drinking. We got some gin.
Is that right?
Yeah, we got some gin. We drunk all the other vodkas and stuff, but you know, Hidden Vodka's take care. Got Shirley Temple. If you want to do a dirty Shirley, this is a local. That's Scooby from Sick Lake shit.
That's right.
You know, and
What you say, a dirty Shirley?
Yeah, that's the dirty Shirley. If you pour that in there, and that's fresh too.
Shirley's dirty, man.
Yeah, well, you know that's what they call it. I don't know. Shout out to Scooby for having this motherfucking soda. You know the local shit. You know it's local, baby. Like you know it's like you gotta support people that support you. You know.
Always.
Yeah, man. So you know, I don't know. You know, I'm lost for words because we done did so much.
We have.
You know, and it's like, where do you start? What year do you want to go back to?
I know.
I call it time traveling.
But the people gonna love it though when they hear us talk about it.
Oh, they gonna love it. They know what we talk about. They be like, I was there. I took a picture.
Them dudes right there. Mm-hmm. You know them dudes right there. They good people.
See, and another reason why we started this podcast is to big up artists that done those shows that the kids need to know about and stuff like that. Like, you know, because they rewrite history. You feel me? And even in hip hop, even in little Utah hip hop scene, they'll rewrite your history. You feel me? If you let them.
And that, well, I want to touch on just one thing, and that's a big thing where I'm most focused on, like, setting up a spot for these young upcoming artists to actually showcase themselves, give them the stage experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give them that vibe that they feeling like being out there with all the spotlight on them.
Right.
Because once you gain that, can't nothing stop you.
Yeah,
you know
most
what I'm
definitely.
saying? So
yeah.
I do a lot of that promoting, putting shows together. Yeah. For these, and that's the reason why I do it for these youngsters.
Yeah, I know that. I know that.
You know,
we're big about the community.
Something.
Yeah, we're big about the community and the youth over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We drink responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Off top.
That's
we smoke
responsibility.
You know, we're responsible at the ClothTalk podcast. Yeah, this is the most responsible, unresponsible people ever. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I just be having fun, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Like, this is what I do, man. I just be bringing in, like, legends. Like, you know, like you, man, like, you done did a lot of work, bro. A lot of people, you know, they talk about you. They be like, man, Mr. 200, he was at the tournament, or Mr. 200, he got No Limit coming out here, or Mr. 200.
Yeah, man, you know it's the things, you put yourself in positions, I mean, not to just be talked about.
Yeah.
You know
no, it's never to be talked about.
Yeah.
But that's the outcome of good business.
And I love that.
Yeah,
I mean,
Fortune 500.
You do it for your power of yourself. So
right.
When you move like that, other people watching, man, they can get inspired. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that's, you know, looking from afar.
Oh yeah, the haters are your biggest congratulators.
Oh,
Ooh, that was hard. Your haters are your biggest congratulators.
Yeah.
Shout out to the haters, because they be pushing your shit. They really be hitting the dislike button, but it gives you a hit. So it weighs out. I'm telling you, my nigga, I'm in this metaphysical shit deep. Shit. It weighs out. It's the scale. It's like it's the scale, my nigga. The scale of life is you hate it, but you still had to register the download to hate. Man, it's lovely. You gotta love it.
That's a cheat code.
Oh, they say I'm cheating with the podcast too, because I be bringing in legends and everything. And, you know, the hip hop game treated me right and shit. So I got fans and everything, and I'm doing something different. They want to hear these stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do. And to be honestly and real with you, you know, it's really an honor to be like placed in that legend bracket. I mean, you know what I mean?
Toast to that, my
nigga. You put in work, and I guess you get put there. You get put there.
You do, man. The people put you there. You know, it ain't something you can just buy in. Well, it's 2019. Cardi B, you can buy your way in, but it's okay. It's okay.
And to all the people that actually put me there, I just want to say, bless up. Thank you for that.
Word.
Really from the bottom of my heart, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
Put in a lot of hard work for this.
Yeah.
And hey, we're going to keep pushing 200, going to keep pushing. We're going to keep this movement going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Stack Life, everything about it, man. For the city, Salt Lake, Ogden, 801, Beehive State. We stay elevated out here, man. That's what we do.
And Ogden was one of the when I used to go to Ogden like 06, nigga.
Oh, 06.
I would print up. This is what I used to do. I used to print up 200 bootlegs, because you know I'm Mr. Bootleg. Like all my albums were bootlegs, my nigga. Yeah. I had one good album that was printed up. The rest bootlegs. 50,000 minutes.
Trickle right on down off.
What, nigga, don't play with me. I sold more tapes than half the niggas that was printing them up. Because they was taking all the money. They was taking their money and printing the CD. I was taking my money and bootlegging my shit. Man. You know, because I done lived in St. Louis. I was in Atlanta early in my career. So I seen bootlegging was cool. That was cool at the time.
It was cool. They was
It's like if you didn't have a bootlegging your CD, you ain't popping.
Really?
You know, am I wrong? Am I wrong? If you didn't have a bootlegger at one time bootlegging your shit in the streets. No, we good.
No.
Yeah, we got an audience, y'all. So we're not talking to ourselves. You know what I mean? They know. The ClothTalk people know we be in here talking shit.
I know about selling out the trunk, bootlegging. Back when
Prohibition?
no, let me.
I'm a prohibition nigga. You see, I got my hidden vodka bottles.
But I'll tell you a story about when we were the Outsiders. When we was together, since we touched on that back in the interview. Man, we pressed up about 350 CDs. I mean,
out the trunk.
We printed them, made our own label.
Right.
Bought the jewel cases, and went to a summer jam in Salt Lake.
Okay. What year? Because I was all.
And we had tickets to go to it.
Yeah, but y'all was outside.
Man, we was out there selling so many more.
Yeah, that's where the party was.
Man, well, we sold all our CDs, and then I sold my tickets. I'm like, fuck this show.
Yeah, you like, y'all going in here?
I'm like, y'all niggas still going? They was like, I said, man.
Shout out to niggas scalping. Nah, fuck with, I did that, nigga. That's real hip hop, Salt Lake hip hop shit, my nigga. That's the shit that I'm talking about, bro. Like, I did that. I was that nigga that was out there selling tickets, selling my motherfucking tickets because I knew the motherfucking bouncers or whatever. You know what I mean?
Man, look here.
Because I knew the bouncers and shit. So, I was that nigga too. I agree. I totally agree. I remember selling CDs outside of the motherfucking USANA Amphitheater. That big parking lot. Nigga go there with some $150s on. $150s. Dusty as a bitch.
Late.
Dusty as a bitch. Nigga shoes be dirty by the time the nigga leave. But the nigga done made about $400.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Out there just hitting cars.
And that was the whole reason why
$5, $10.
I was like, we got enough. I'm gone.
Let's go. Put the money together. Yeah.
We don't need to be
and I bet 5 people too. Y'all was out there looking deep too. So that was probably big for marketing.
Oh yeah.
It's guerrilla marketing.
We had the CD player playing the music.
That's
track number 3 right there. That's what you listen to.
You beat me on that one.
That's what you listen to.
I had the Walkman. Now I was playing.
Money Motivated was the one.
Nigga pulled out the Walkman. Hold on, my nigga. You remember the Walkman with the tape?
Yeah.
I mean the CD. Yeah. I had tape Walkmans too.
Yeah, they get all unbalanced. Shit start skipping.
Man, they don't. The kids don't never know about the damn Walkman, my nigga. That shit was so hard, my nigga. I remember when I got caught stealing.
Are you sure you want to quit all applications and log out now?
Hey, whatever you do, keep this part of the clip.
That's that voodoo shit we be having over here.
Everybody was like,
that AI, artificial intelligence.
What the fuck just happened?
ClothTalk 4044, baby. This is what we do over here. You already know, y'all. Y'all my viewers. You know, nigga. It happens. It happens.
It happened too.
And it's on tape.
I was here when it happened.
Facto. The energy is high, baby. You feel me? We over here cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Cooking, bringing out.
But you know what? Let's get back to when you first. When you first got in the studio, like a real studio? What was that feeling like? How was that feeling for you?
It was
like your first real studio session, like, you know what I mean?
My actual first real studio session was great. You know what I mean? You have to get used to a whole different sound. You know what I mean? Our actual real studio is, it gets good to the ear, and then you're like, damn, okay, that's it right there.
Right.
So as compared to everything else you've been dealing with coming up in the game, that first spot taste of a real good studio,
right? That's
like,
what I'm at.
Ooh,
it's a feeling you would never know. Nobody would never know unless they did that.
Yeah, you won't know.
But you got to go through the transitions though.
You have to
know that feeling that you got. It's a high.
Exactly. Because once you catch it, but you ain't, like they say, you always try to chase that first one.
Nigga, we ain't talking about crack. Nigga, we talking
I'm just saying.
Nah,
that's how
hip hop is like crack.
It actually,
hip hop is like crack.
That feeling you
Damn, my nigga, hip hop is like crack. Cause you get out of it and you go back. Think about it. Think about it.
Window. Your Mac hasn't logged out because Pro Tools failed to quit. To continue logging out, quit Pro Tools.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what it's like. You go back to it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you relapse, cause you'll get out the game for 6-7 months, even sometimes years. Cause I've caught myself drifting. You know, I've been doing Hard to Paint. This is my 8th year, so. But I never drifted with Hard to Paint. I actually worked harder because I had more time to my leisure.
You got that anchored in.
Oh my God, as just a rapper, it was fucking hard. Cause I'm like, I just want to rap, and then motherfuckers is like, no.
No, you doing it.
You know, motherfuckers like,
thing, bro.
no, nigga. Am I tripping? I'm a little drunk, my
No,
nigga.
you're not tripping. You're not tripping.
And then with this shit going on, I don't know what the fuck's going on, my nigga. I'm lost, my nigga.
That means the interview over.
Done.
That shit didn't happen twice.
My bad, man. We a little different over here.
No, I love it.
We started from the bottom. Did you see the first season?
No, I actually didn't see
Okay.
the first season.
Oh, that's some real shit. I asked a gangster question.
But I'm
and you
going-
kept it 100 though. I like the 200.
But I'm going back and watching them first episodes though.
Oh, nigga, we was hood as fuck. Nigga. We
Yeah,
had
too.
the hood, nigga. We started out from the bottom, nigga, like literally, man. And the fans been beautiful to me.
Nice.
They ain't trolled me yet. They
Don't-
trolled me on YouTube. I used to get jumped on YouTube. Did you know that? Jumped. There would be like 6, 7 motherfuckers
What they
on
do,
YouTube.
jump you in the comments?
Yeah, that's what they. You didn't know that? That's what jumping in YouTube means.
Yeah, jump
They beat
in.
me in the comments and they hit my dislike buttons.
Oh.
You know, and I was just
But
like,
that just lets you know they still watched it though. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I
Just
said
to
earlier.
dislike it.
No, I know that, but they don't
Come
know
on.
that. They think they're shooting 40s. Hey man, we just had a smoke break, ClothTalk smoke break, but we back though. Anything you want to tell the people, like any plugs or whatever, plug the people right before we dip.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a quick plug in. When you're on the social medias and you're typing up Mad Stack Studios, it's MADSTAK Studios.com. Mad Stack with a K.
Mad Stack.
You know what I mean? You can find everything. You get all the free ringtones, other albums that's coming out right now, and you can also catch me on Facebook, Mr.200 Mad Stack on Facebook. Same thing with Twitter, Mr.
Okay.
Official 200 Mad Stack on
Yeah.
Twitter. You know what I mean? And while you're on the website, we got a clothing line on there. Stack Life Clothing. Stack
Okay.
Life Clothing is the clothing line on Mad Stack Studios where you can get everything you need. And speaking of that, I got something for you.
Oh, word? You got something for me?
Got
Oh,
something
shit.
for you.
Okay, let's go, baby. ClothTalk. Oh, shit. Okay.
Stack Life Clothing line.
Hey,
you got
that's
coming
lit.
out. Tagged them in a couple spots.
Man,
Bless
fucking
you
right.
with that,
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes,
word
sir.
up, man.
Yes,
you know
sir.
I'm gonna be in the gym rocking this bitch, nigga. You know what I'm
Already
saying?
Stack Life,
Like,
man. Stack Life.
Hey,
You know
I
what
be repping, you know? I be
Yeah,
repping.
appreciate it,
So, man,
it.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming to the
Already.
motherfucking podcast, brother.
Already.
You know, it's an honor. We out of here, ClothTalk. Let's go, baby.
Fuck it up one time. Fuck it up one